So, we are streaming from the phone while I'm driving here in the Philippines. That should be a good experience. Now, you guys cannot see, but I might show you after if any requests, if you have any, if anybody's requesting here on live stream. Um, yeah, it's a little bit weird to have to speak live without anybody, but that's just how it is. When you have very little subscriber count, um, it takes time to go live and have people right away on your stream. So it's because when you have lower than 1,000 subscribers, maybe 500, it's already a good number. But when you have less than 500, like I have right now, 200 some, it's really hard to to go live with people right away and stuff like that. And why is that? Because YouTube, even if I launch a video and people already click to be notified as a subscriber, because it doesn't really count just being a subscriber. Being a subscriber, you're just telling YouTube that you have you are looking forward for more content from that channel. That's all. And then they give you these options for notifications, stuff like that. When you press like notifications, like you want to receive notifications, then you're showing even more interest on that channel. So you're telling YouTube, hey, not only I'm looking forward to this channel, but I'm also looking forward for the next upload so that I want to be notified. So YouTube takes that with even more consideration about it. But it's still not the most important. And then within the notifications, it still has the option for receive all notifications or just some of it. So it's like when you tell, I want all. So until you have all of them, all selected to be fully notified, subscribe, and everything, that's when YouTube really takes into consideration. And every time you post a video, they send that notification to that subscribe. But until you are not fully notified that you didn't select that, you're just like a normal viewer. So YouTube doesn't even bother to show that person your content. So live stream takes time to show, but it's still gonna show first on the browse, on the homepage, and stuff like that. It's not gonna notify anyone. So until you don't have like 500 subscribers, because right now I have 200 some, and I posted a video, and there was a video that show a little bit to the subscribers. So it's like YouTube really doesn't pay much attention to subscribers, and people make such a big deal out of subscribers. But that's the thing, you want subscribers to be monetized, right? But it's not very important because once you are monetized, subscribers don't really matter. What matters the most to YouTube is returning viewers. That's the most important for YouTube. It's just like Netflix. What Netflix wants is for you to be so into it, so subscribed to it that you keep on watching, binge watching, so that you become a returning viewer or a usual watcher, right? You keep on watching. They don't want you to be like watching one time and then disappear, right? So they want you to stay there. So YouTube is the same thing. They want you to return and continue to watch. So those are the most important metric on YouTube. So right now I'm testing being just my authentic self. That started because of the Dash, and I'm having actually good results. Because, for example, I could promote myself. I could use my first YouTube channels to promote this one, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I really want to grow this channel originally from the ground up. So just being myself, not using any tool like on my advantage. I really want to grow like as a starter. Sorry guys, the connection is not really stable here in the Philippines to go live. That's a bother. I wanted to know from the three viewers if any of you got any notification for this live stream. Yeah, now they are gone. Zero. So I want to tell you why you should be on YouTube. Because right now YouTube is on easy mode. What does it mean? It's not YouTube itself. Yes, a little bit is YouTube. Like maybe 30 to 35% it's YouTube. And the rest it's the audience. The audience has changed. The mentality of on YouTube with the audience has changed. Has changed to something that sorry, they are looking for more authentic content. And that's what's making YouTube easy mode. So that's why you have an opportunity right now to build your following on YouTube. And whatever reason you should come to YouTube and start it. Because not only you can build in terms of like just for yourself, so you can put your own videos, your own observations, tell to the world what you are thinking, right? What you are, uh, your ideas, whatever, all those are important. Like you can share with the world using YouTube. You don't need to have a channel like you need to take it seriously and stuff. No, you don't need to take it that seriously. Just share your opinions, your ideas, your thoughts, and see how it goes. Just take it easy, right? Like that. So I'm doing just that. I'm not editing the videos. I'm not doing barely almost anything. I'm just coming up with the topics that I find super interesting. I'm still sticking to a niche because I don't want to get out of a niche because I already know how YouTube works. It's better to stick to a niche than to be out of niche because otherwise it makes so much easier to grow. It makes it easier for the algorithm and makes it easier for the audience. When they watch my videos or they see my videos, they already know what to expect, and that's a good thing because then uh, you can promote your channel, and they know what you're gonna get. It's the same like Apple, for example. When people listen to or see Apple, they already know what they expect. They already know that they're gonna get one of the best tech products out there in terms of like everyday use and professional use. They already know it's either a computer, an iPad, or personal gadgets, right? Either for professional or domestic. Nothing else. But when it comes to Samsung, for example, Samsung is already way more open. Even like appliances, personal gadgets, professional gadgets. It's like it's an entire ecosystem of a lot. So you know what to expect, but at the same time it's like so much. Like you can enter a whole hypermarket, a whole warehouse, and it's all Samsung products. Like it's crazy how much they produce. Even the screens they make, the displays, like it's crazy. Apple doesn't even make displays. So um, it's better to stick to a niche. And you see, Apple is more produces more revenue than Samsung because it's way more niche, right? They focus on this niche of, hey, we are sophisticated, we are higher class, we are more stylish, we are more minimalistic. So we are the fastest, So they are sticking to a niche, right? So that's why it's very important. If you share your thoughts, yes, you can start the way you want, but then after, try to stick to a niche. Like for sure, you have some kind of niche where you are more specialized. When you call a specialist, you are expecting that person to be specialist in that area. Now, when the person comes, hey, I can do everything. It's cool, but at the same time, you are not expecting that person is good at everything, right? It knows everything, how to do everything in the house or whatever, but then at the same time, it's not going to be the best at everything. So that's the difference. You can produce content about everything, but don't expect the maximum growth because the algorithm is not going to know who to show your content. It's going to have to figure out every time you post a video. So it's going to have a harder time, but you can reach a broader audience. But it's not for everyone. So you should get your ass on YouTube right now because now there's an opportunity for you to just click record and post. And that's it. Just by sharing what's on your mind, what you're going through, because each one's journey on this life, even if it doesn't sound very interesting, just by sharing your input about the world or your experience, your everything that you are going through, already makes content. That's already content. How many times you are inside a movie and there's just like random scenes where it's telling a story. It doesn't add much to the movie, but it's there, right? It's like it's showing a little bit the background of some third or fourth character in the movie. It's just gonna add up a little bit, but it's still showing. That part could be you. You could be part of that part, on YouTube. You could share your struggles. You could share what the world should look like in the future. What would be the best? Like, there's so many things you can share that's going on in your mind because we are producing like thousands of thoughts per minute, right? So that's a lot of content, right? Right there. And just by hitting record. And so YouTube is giving now an opportunity for that. And of course, you can do it expecting money, but don't expect money in the beginning. Just do it as natural as possible. Be your authentic self. Um, don't expect any money, um, and just do it on your free time, together with your job, whatever, and build and learn. Enjoy the process. And with time, you might find yourself in a position where you're like, okay, this is nice. It's growing. Okay, I can do this. I can implement that, and you grow like a flower, like a plant, right? And that's very interesting because YouTube right now doesn't really care if you are a starter or not. You still have a shot. You're going to be shown in the browse, in the homepage, and from there, YouTube is going to show your thumbnail, and it's going to see how long people stick to your video. And if you have like around 60% retention, 60 to 65% retention on your video in the first 30 seconds, it's already good enough. And if people click more than 5% on your thumbnail. So make sure your thumbnail and your title is something that it's worth clicking. And then when you're introducing yourself in the video, it actually makes for a story a little bit. And that's it. That's all you're gonna need. In the beginning, you might not even need to do any of that. Pay attention to that. But after, you can start to do that. And you will learn so much from it. Like so much. Like not only you're gonna be developing your communication skills, you're gonna be opening yourself to the world. You're gonna start to feel like you're not so alone anymore because you're gonna be sharing personal a little bit more personal, right? What's going on in your mind, and the people will also share what's on their mind in the comment section, and that's a beautiful thing. It's just like having a telepathy communication, but in 2024, which telepathy is not possible right now. So we use this a platform like YouTube to do that. So we are just sharing, being ourselves and sharing, right? And I think that's great because it gives it gives an opportunity to everyone right now, and you don't need to be someone like Mr. Beast or whatever to have a chance, or to have like crazy equipment. You can just use your phone right now, right? It doesn't matter what age you are. Everyone has an opportunity right now, and that's that's awesome. I've built my financial freedom that way with YouTube. I already live in more than one country on year round. In a whole year, I live in two places at the same time. I'm paying a whole house just with YouTube, right? Um, it gave me so much opportunities that no other platform gave me, and I think that's amazing. Like it's truly amazing. And right now, and I did it in a time where you could not, you could be yourself, but you still require some kind of editing and stuff like that. And now it's like you're not gonna grow like crazy fast, right? Unless you play the retention game, like the same game as Mr. Beast plays. But if you are just like a normal person, like you don't have anything extravagant going on, and you just want simple stuff, you're gonna grow because in less than a month, I grew this many subscribers without doing much, and that's great. 'Cause that means if I increase my game right now, it's gonna be even better, right? So, and I can do that once the channel starts to earn. Then yeah, I can invest into more to make it even better the content, right? But just by doing what I'm doing right now, it's been I can call it successful. It's not like the crazy success, but it's success. It's still success. Just by being myself, that's a great thing. And so I'm 35 and I'm achieving this. And I'm not doing anything special. Anybody can do what I'm doing right now. And so that means there's a big opportunity right now for this on YouTube for everyone. And so I think you should take that opportunity and grow yourself and try to become something greater, or you can grow business, you can grow yourself, uh, you can use this as a personal development of yourself. So I think that's a great thing to do right now, to take this opportunity because the jobs are going away, AI is taking over. You have to start to look at multiple streams of income because the rich people, they know this, they build multiple streams of income. They know that if you only have one, you are very limited and very scarce, and anything can happen and damage you and put you under the bridge. So instead of letting that happen, you start building right now. While you're still alive, while you still have energy, and I'm seeing people with over 65 years old, even with 80 years old, on YouTube, and they are crushing YouTube. So just by being themselves, just by hitting record and boom. So everyone, even people with a disability, people that are extra super small, people that are super tall, like people with rare conditions, they are exploding on YouTube. So everyone has an opportunity, right? So start now and don't let it wait until it's too late because YouTube might change again. And then when it's too hard again, then you're already limited, right? So it's better to take now the opportunity, grow, and then when you are already established, even if YouTube changes, you are ready for the change, right? So I think that's very important right now to take action. Okay, be yourself. Start, hit record. Don't be afraid, and speak your mind. I think that's a cool thing to do right now. You should take into consideration everything. Don't quit your 9 to 5, right? And just start without any expectation and see how it goes. Okay? I have to go now. I'm gonna hit the gym and see you in the next video. Take care.